This video/stream is sponsored by Trader Central. Trader Central provides funding for traders, spot cryptocurrency exchange services, and access to trading tools like copy trade software, portfolio tracking, and a social platform exclusive for communicating with trader friends. Sign up now using the link in the description and get up to 30% off on your first plan.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you guys had a great week last week, as the market gave us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on. In this video, I want to talk about my analysis for Usdcad, USD Swiss franc, and Usdjpy. And as usual, I'll start off with the weekly time frame and work my way down to the 4-hour time frame. And initially, I'll start with Usdcad, and from the weekly time frame, we can see that price has formed this double top pattern, broken this trend line as well, got to this support level here on the daily / 4 hourly time frame. You will see that clearly, and then bounce back up. So what I was thinking initially was that this bounce is probably a retest of the trend line that has just been broken for price to continue downwards to the trend line. That has always been my bias, and this is the only trade for me that didn't work out last week. I'm still not out of the trade yet, but because I'm still expecting for price to still bounce back to the downside and complete this double top pattern, and possibly even breaking this resistance level down at the 1.23 area, and then continuing all the way down to this weekly support down here. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see that price came down here, failed to break below this support area, bounced off it several times, and then got back up. I was expecting price to possibly bounce off this level here, which is one of resistance level that has been tested previously, but price broke above it and then got to the next resistance level, which for me is like the most important one. And then my stop loss is about 100 pips, not 90, about 100 pips. So if price breaks above this area and closes above this resistance level here, then definitely I would exit the trade. But for now, I believe that price has come to test this area here as well as trend line, and price may likely bounce to the downside, and which is what I'm expecting in the upcoming week. Again, like I said, this may not play out. Price may just continue to up move, and if it does, like I said, if price breaks and closes above this resistance area on the daily time frame specifically, then it means that price most likely will continue to the upside, and then my bias will change to bullish. But for now, I'm expecting price to bounce from here and then take my trade here, giving us about 250 pips in total. If we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price got to that level here and has bounced off it twice and starting to come down. So this could just be a double top pattern forming over here. Bounced off it, came down, and then tested it again, and then price is coming back down. So price could come back down into this region and then maybe reverse back up in its down move. And like I said, this is a good opportunity to sell if you also want to take the trade. But if you're not convinced, then you can wait as well and see how price reacts. But what will confirm the trade mostly is a break of this support level here. If price breaks the support level eventually, then definitely price will continue to the downside. So this has been my analysis for Usdcad. I'm expecting for price to bounce to the downside and continue the down move all the way to the 1.23 area before I take my profit. So next, I'm going to talk about my analysis for USD Swiss franc. So for USD Swiss franc, again from the weekly time frame, we can see that price has gotten to a major resistance area that has been tested several times, up to 4 or 5 times. And then you can see price, when price got to this support level down here, because the price has been ranging for quite some time now, you can see that price has been making these higher lows. It cut to resistance again, a higher low, and then to resistance again, so bouncing off this trend line that was formed here. And now price is currently at resistance level. So what we'll be looking out for is a reaction to this resistance level, either price breaking it and continuing to the next resistance level around the 0.946 area, or price to bounce to the downside and then get back to support level around the 0.91 area. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see what has happened. The bounce to the resistance area over here. That was the trade I took last week on USD Swiss franc. I would show you on the 4 hourly time frame how I entered this trade to be able to give me the 112 pips. You can see that as price has gotten to this level, you can see all the rejection here. You can see how price has rejected off this area multiple times, and then price has come here again, forming this pin bar, okay, or what's called a shooting star, which is more or less a bearish reversal pattern. So what I'm expecting is for price to bounce from here to the downside back to trend line, or even breaking it. And if price breaks to the trend line, then I'm expecting price to continue all the way to the support level here. Now on the other hand, price could easily just break this level as well and then retest it and then continue up to the next resistance area. So we need to be very careful and wait for confirmation. Okay. If we go down to the 4 hour time frame, you can see where I took my trade because I saw this inverse head and shoulder pattern here, which was for me the indication to take the buy trade when price came back to retest it, and I entered my trade and took it all the way to the top. So that was basically the reason why I entered the market there. So for this coming week, we can see on the 4 hour time frame that price has formed this engulfing candle, which for me is a very good signal that price may continue to the downside. I can see this engulfing candle here as well. Price was able to continue to the downside from there. Price may form this candle, possibly form a double top pattern as well. Okay, come back to retest it again, possibly, and then continue to the downside. So, which is what I'm expecting for this coming week. But again, we need to be careful because price can end up breaking above this area. So, my advice would be when the market opens, you can enter this trade because I personally will be entering this trade. I'll just put my stop loss above this area around 50 pips here. Okay, and then my take profit will be down at the next support area. That will be around this level here. So that's for around 240 pips. That's where I'll be aiming for USD Swiss franc in the upcoming week. And then I'll be taking my partial profits at this various levels that I have indicated here, as well as price continues to the downside. So again, you need to make sure that you have proper risk management because again, price could just come all the way back up here and continue to the upside. So you have to be willing to risk what you can you're willing to lose. Okay, so this has been my analysis for USD Swiss franc. So just like USD CAD, I am bearish on USD Swiss franc as well, expecting price to bounce off this resistance area to the downside. And yeah, so this is my trade. Make sure you ensure proper risk management. Next, I'm going to give you my analysis for USDJPY. So for USDJPY, we can see from the weekly time frame that price has been strongly bullish, and then in this last week I just capitalized on that bullish move. If we go to the daily time frame, we can see that price has gotten to this sort of resistance level here, where my take profit was. I've been in this trade for the last week or so, and I was able to get 300 pips, and I've taken my profit now. Now price is at this resistance area. What I'm expecting is to see for either price to break this level and get all the way to this next resistance level around the 125.7 area before price makes a reversal. So there may be just one more up move before that reversal, but again the reversal may happen from here, so you have to watch out and see how price reacts. If we go to the 4 hourly time frame, we can see what's happening here. Just like as I indicated on the on GBP JPY in my previous video, that the price could bounce off this area and retrace down to the next support area before maybe giving us an opportunity to buy again. It seems like as though that may happen as price has given us this sort of doji candle followed by a bearish candle here. It's not a very strong bearish candle, because if it had crossed more than 50% of this bullish candle, then I would have been very, very convinced that price will definitely continue to the downside. But I'm not 100% convinced too, but there's a high likelihood that price would continue to the downside. So from this level, there could be a retracement down here, maybe before price continues its up move, breaking this resistance level, and then continue to the next resistance level before price gives us that down move. Again, so this area here will be very key, and we can also enter our trades from here as well. But you need to just ensure proper risk management, because like I said, I'm expecting price to continue to the upside. So you can either wait for price to get here and see how price reacts. If price breaks this level, on the other hand, then most likely price will just continue all the way to the downside. And that would basically mean this move over here is a double top pattern. Okay, so this can just be a double top pattern, and then this down move continues. So what I would say is I will be selling this trade, okay, when the market opens, and my stop loss I'll just place above there. So I will have a very tight stop loss, okay, so just around 70 pips, or just to be at the upper limit of this week here at about 80-90 pips. I think it's a safe area for me, and then I will take my profit all the way down here. Okay, so it will be a very long-term trade. Looking at 500 pips in total, and then I will be taking my trades as price profit as price moves to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting. If price gets here and gives me a bullish signal on this support level here, then I'll just exit my trade completely. But if price breaks this level and then continues to the downside, then I'll just keep adding to my position. So just like Euro, just like USD CAD and USD Swiss franc, I am also bearish on USD JPY. So my USD pair so far will be bearish this coming week, and then we'll see how price plays out eventually. So this has been my analysis for these three pairs. I hope this video has been very helpful to you. If it has, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great week ahead. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright.